So this is a very basic just video that I'm going to do for you guys just because I seen you guys doing some artwork, so I wanted to just show you how I make stuff. This program here is called Flash or Adobe Flash Professional, whatever you want to call it. This is my basic setup. This is a two-handed vampire sword I made a long time ago. It was one of the test items that I made and it'll never be in the game. But up here where my cursor is, this is the layers and they're grouped into folders and they're guided out. What you see here on the stage, this is my basic guide, being that this is what I use to base everything onto. So here is the main guides for this weapon. You'll see that there's a whole bunch of lines. They don't really make sense, but they'll make sense in a minute, as you'll see as I unhide this stuff. So going through the guides, here's the basics of how it all comes together. I'm going to disable the guide layer real quick. So this is the basic of how the sword comes through. You'll see every layer that I unhide, you see it coming through or coming together piece by piece, and this is the basics of it. So I'll put the guide back on so you'll see what the guide lines up or how it lines up. Okay, so I'll take this out and then I'll show you the actual weapon itself of how the weapon looks. Oops. Going through here. Okay, so these are all layers. This is one of the things that I try to tell people, is that to make something as a whole is very complex, but when you break it up into pieces and it's in the smaller components, those individual pieces are very easy to make and they're a lot more easy to handle. And watch how this comes together. You'll see the little pieces, each one on their own, not that much, but when you put them together, it comes to be the complete of what the weapon is. So here's one layer, another one, another, and I'll just keep going and you'll see the weapon coming together. Okay, and that's the final weapon. That's where I chose to end it off. Now jumping back to here, you'll see this is the 100% scale, this is the 400% scale, and this is my illustration for you guys to see how I made this weapon so that you would know how, or just have a better understanding of it in the future.